When I was in Libya, 86 nations were meeting there, and I spoke before those 86 nations and told them my experience and warned Secretary of State Schultz and Attorney General Edwin Meese and Ronald Reagan, President, not to attack Libya. Unfortunately, they paid us no attention, naturally. So the most expensive assassination attempt in the history of the world, second only to this latest assassination attempt, which, according to all the news, brought a successful conclusion from NATO, the UN, and America's point of view. But your joy, I hate to say, your joy will be short-lived. For what you have done, America, England, France, Italy, Canada, and who else was involved? 4 great nations, plus some of the Arab League, Qatar, and others. You have set in motion something that will ultimately bring about the destruction, first, of the UN. Here now, the UN scrambling to tell the world you want to really know what happened to Muammar Gaddafi, a sitting head of state, that this weak United Nations, Ban Ki-moon, and American tutelage, and the vote of the Security Council, that there would be a no-fly zone to stop Gaddafi's planes from flying. Well, you were going to protect humanitarian relief, but you succeeded in being the author of the assassination of a sitting president or ruler of his country. Well, what are the consequences of such an act? None of us can trust the United Nations again because it is a pawn of the Western world. No nation that had weapons of mass destruction would dare give them up as Muammar Gaddafi gave up his. You can forget it with North Korea. You can forget it with Pakistan. You can forget it with any nation that has them. And now any nation that does not have weapons of mass destruction will be clamoring to get them, because that means that is the only protection they have from these wicked witches of the West. So you've earned now a great war that is on the horizon. And killing Muammar Gaddafi, you have upset revolutionaries throughout the world, and American interests are in danger now, because the spirit that is in the world that loved him will be to do harm to American interests. Well, is that your spirit, Minister Farrakhan? I don't need weapons. The weapon that I have is the tongue that God gave me, and the word that he gave me to speak, and the warning that he gave me to give America and the world. No, I don't have that in my heart, but the scripture is very clear. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and you are about to reap all that you have sown and then some.